I gotta do some editing. We should be back. This is
round 3, baby. It's the
point.
90 subscriber episode.
I guess we're back. I'm guessing we're back.
We're back. We're
I
ripping for
was,
that. I heard the echo. Yeah, we're back.
I was riffing on all the poor rich
getting
kids.
good,
I was
Yeah.
riffing on the
Poor
poor
rich
fucking
kids.
rich kids that want to bang their
With the hot
stepmom.
Asian moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches fucking up my material.
Rat bastard.
I mean, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. What else would it be?
I mean, I have to agree. I agree with you 100% this time.
Point 3. I'm editing. I'm doing some. I have to edit. It's gonna bother me if I don't. I have to edit the last videos.
The next ones, but yeah, once you do that, but the next ones we'll look at have to be the ones that try to get away, that are like, oh, we're not attached to America. That look at Hawaii and Alaska.
Okay. You're gonna be actually quite surprised of one of those at least. Well, I was at least, because you can't really say that it's not. They're saying they're not part of America. But yeah, let's. Hawaii is Hawaiian.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
just.
it's a very small. It's a smaller population too.
they just, you know, they. To be honest,
I like what I know.
they. They probably hoping that they encounter the small community. Gotta say, they probably hoping they run into the person that they seeing. You know, you got a bigger chance.
All the white, or they're people on the white part of like the island that are just like fetishizing the natives.
Yeah, that could be just like they're doing in New Mexico. That's definitely what's happening in New Mexico, because they're Native American.
Oh yeah.
But you wanted to know what Alaska was. This is just to make it an even more lonely and desolate place. Sex doll.
makes a lot of sense.
Like that is the most sad. That just to make it even a more sadder place to be. Can't even have
I
human.
bought you Melda.
Can't even
my
have.
rapper baby.
Can't even have fucking human contact. Just fucking just sex doll. Just give me a sex doll. Not even this is watching people fuck sex dolls. I gotta point that out. These sad sons of bitches are watching people fuck inanimate objects.
See, once you have been alone in a desolate, frozen wasteland, alone with your sex doll, maybe you're like, oh, you're kind of getting to swingers and stuff, so you want to see what other people are doing with their sex dolls, because at this point, the sex dolls are just people.
Maybe it's just me, but the only time I understand male sex toys in general is just when there's money involved, or there's, they're performing a show. Like, I understand why you got a fleshlight. It gets real boring just showing your hand fucking 24/7. So you want to liven it up, fleshlight, ass in the box, blow up doll, hell fucking living sex doll. Even that's understandable. But wanting to watch somebody.
I mean, maybe it's just the desperation.
And I even get why people watch the male sex toys. I get why people watch the fleshlight and the butt in the box, and it gets boring after a while. You want to liven it up a bit. But a whole ass doll that's like gonna be $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a weird. It's weed. It's weed.
It's research. The research in your life. All right. I want to see this in action. Is this guy enjoying it before I make this $5,000 purchase at minimum?
Maybe it is research.
I could see them having a booming sex doll industry in Alaska.
Oh shit! I just now noticed that New York. I'm jumping a little bit, but New York, it's fucking body swap.
Huh? That's
That's
kinky.
That's kinky and
That's nerd
oddly
kinky.
that's like very uniquely strange. Like that is such a unique that to be honest,
That's chronically online reading manga nerd type of
Has-
kinky.
I think to be honest, that's the kinkiest we've covered so far, in my opinion. Like all the
'cause I
others
mean,
are kind of like
fantasy is just vague. So this is like a more specific fantasy of like the swapping of bodies and then being like, oh no, I'm in. I don't know what the specifics are. I wonder what the most popular body swapping ones are. What they're watching.
yeah, I'm curious. Or they could be reading, like you said. It's more of a hentai thing. They could be reading.
Well, this is Pornhub, right? So it'd be things on Pornhub.
I don't know. I have no clue what this is actually. I just know this is the United States top relevant searches, terms searched more often in each state when compared to all others.
I wonder if it's multiple of them, because I know it used to be mainly just Pornhub, you know.
Yeah, so it could be multiple. I am curious. Oh, is this even surprising? District of Columbia, big ass cop.
Big ass cop.
Big ass cop. Yeah.
With a
They
P.
want somebody in a uniform, but they also gotta have an ace.
Big.
Can't just be in a uniform. Gotta have a big old fat ass. You know what? I'm for it, District of Columbia. Fuck yeah.
I mean, if that's what if the police made the small change of at least getting more big asses in the department, at least that would be somewhat of a positive. Yeah, it'd be
Give us
progress
something
there.
give us something to look at when you walking back to your car to check our check our license. Come on, man. You gotta make sure you work it too. You gotta, you know what I'm talking about. You that intentional boom, boom, boom. It's like, you know what you're doing. Everybody knows what you're doing.
Hate to see her research the 3 other DUIs I had in the past, but I love to watch her go.
They pop it so hard that it almost like does a clap against the air.
Gotta watch out, because if the handcuffs break, they could use those as handcuffs. That's the vice grip.
That's what I always request, that them handcuffs.
That's your goddamn right.
Can I get the vice grips?
I need the vice grip. I feel I don't think regular handcuffs can hold me.
No, I'm curious. I know that it's basic bitch shit, really. That it's just people putting 2 dicks in their vaginas, but I really hope that double vaginal really for Connecticut means people with two vages. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That is not the double vaginal that I watched.
Hey, you knocking me? You knocking me?
It'd be amazing. But I mean, I'm not gonna deny what you said is probably more interesting.
I'm just making sure I'm not being. I know I'm being weird, but I'm making sure I'm being the right kind of weird.
Mhm. Nothing wrong with double vaginal.
the only the only state that goes out of country is goddamn New Jersey. They want Turkish shit. They want goddamn fucking Turkish goddamn shit. What the fuck? You know what? I'm. I've never. I need an example.
I've seen a lot of like weird, been on the weird
Like, what
side of
is?
like the. I've been on
What
the
do they
weird side of the hubs
mean?
where it's just like a bunch of like really thick, but like covered to the brim because they're Islamic uh, women like cooking and kind of jiggling. But that's not Turkey specifically, so I don't know if there's anything similar with it.
I mean, from what I'm getting on my initial search, these are just a bunch of white women. Like, there's nothing. There.
Yeah, a lot of people in Turkey are like white.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, I would mistaken most of these to just be American.
Mm.
Like, there's a few that are tan-ish,
Yeah, it's
but
Turk.
I
That's
don't.
you've
I don't get
described
that. I
Turkish
don't.
people.
I,
It's
I
like
do not understand that at all. That I do not understand why it's got to be specifically Turkish. Like, is
usually the
it?
only difference is that the camera is
Maybe it's the
grainier.
language. Maybe they want the. Ah, I wonder if New Jersey has like an influx of Turkey immigrants here recently, and they want the language.
Maybe.
Because that would definitely be an explanation.
Hmm. I could see not like a super large influx, but there was some like kind of issues going on with like Erdogan and stuff, but there wasn't like a genocide happening. There was a bunch of Armenians that came over to U.S., but that was a long time ago. And they all went to California during the Armenian genocide, which people. Well, I think our country only just like last year or the year before finally officially recognized happened. I don't believe Turkey has yet, though, because they're the ones that did it.
We're gonna move down to Delaware. Delaware's very basic, bitch. It's college. Like how
uh,
such a basic thing. Like
Delaware. Is there a lot of
it.
colleges there?
I guess so. I guess so. I guess you could say that, but fucking doesn't make sense. Like, to be honest, some of these searches I get why you want that kind of demographic, but you can totally look for something. You could totally just look if you want a specific age. You can totally just put 28-year-old and it'll pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you going college student? I guess they want the fucking weird porn that has like, oh, I'm a college student, I'm gonna screw
Oh, it's like
my
a frat.
college. Yeah, I'm gonna screw
Yeah.
my college professor or some shit. Or, oh, look,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gang banged by the frat party. That
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like sorority shit.
Yeah, got sorority. You got the sorority sisters, which if you know the sorority sisters, you know what I'm talking about. That is sorority sisters is actually You know what? I take it back. I know exactly. I exactly. I understand exactly. I understand. I take all of it back.
I'm glad it wasn't me this time.
Maryland, it's got the good old glory hole. I actually expected that to be Pennsylvania. I'm upset
The
that
old
wasn't.
glory hole.
I'm upset Pennsylvania didn't go with fucking Because Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
They should.
they're
They should
done
be.
with it.
They're big
That
boobies.
was years ago. Yeah, they're big
Pennsylvania
boobies.
is so fucking. But Glory Hole. Yeah, fucking Maryland's Glory Hole. They don't
Big
want to see.
booby.
They don't want to see. Pennsylvania is fucking caveman.
I take big booby in the computer. Oh.
Some of them get that. Some of them got the National Geographics that show the African ladies.
Mhm.
Hey, why is this page kind of sticky? I'm trying to read this article here, and these pages are stuck together. What the fuck?
I just really care about Africa.
Fucking let's move on to Rhode Island. Rhode Island, doggy style.
Rhode Island doggy style. I don't know much about Rhode Island other than Family Guy.
I mean, doggy style is another basic bitch thing. That's just like everybody. It's the one. It's the other sex position that everybody else can do.
Hey Lois, remember the time we did doggy style?
So it's not even like something elaborate. It's really, really basic.
Yeah.
Everybody can do it. Super simple. You don't even have to be standing up. You can do it on your knees.
I'd say it's one of the big three of positions. Common positions. Like the standard positions.
You get the mercenary, you get the doggy style, and you get the cowgirl.
Yeah.
In that order,
That's
too.
the basic one.
In that order, too.
In that order, yep. It's always in that order. It's really dull. You call it, you'd be like, oh, and then of course you maybe start or like some in between like interludes of dick sucking.
Yeah, there'll be, of course there'll be the foreplay. There'll be the foreplay afterwards, and there might be some oral in between, but it really depends
Or at the
on
end
people.
sometimes when sometimes you gotta finish. Sometimes they finish in the middle. It's like,
I
you gotta pop out and then quickly
I can't stand the ones that
spray
hop on
the
the.
face.
I can't stand the ones that just hop on the ground and just look at you. It's like, I'm just gonna finish on myself.
Like, just because they're like, more, please, more. Can I have more?
I will.
More?
You gotta get me in the. I gotta be really in the mood, but it's always
more?
it's always the mood killer. Always the mood killer because it's not always a quick let me get on my knees real quick. It's always we're in the cowgirl position, so they have to awkwardly climb over you, and sometimes they kick you in the goddamn face.
And then you have to
So
stand
it's
up and all the blood immediately rush down to your legs.
yeah, you get it. Sit there, and then you gotta look down at your partner, and you gotta vigorously jerk it for some time. It's never just coming out immediately after this, especially after the kick in the face. After the kick in the face, it's gonna take a second.
That's why it's always funny in a porn when there's like the vigorous masturbating happens, but it's obviously not going. He's like, okay, yeah, you gotta suck it again. It like goes on for like 5 more minutes of that.
Sometimes they don't even do that. Sometimes they just like grab the back of their head and just do it faster.
Oh yeah, it's just like, yeah.
It's like, bro, calm down. You're gonna rip it off. You're gonna rip it off. Fucking.
But
Speaking of rubbing vigorously, Nebraska, they're into the rub. They just, it's just the basic rub.
I think that's where Larry the Cable Guy's from.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to assume that it's just like basic rubbing, master of the clitoris region, but
Oh yeah, like maybe like a bunch, like when they like there's like a lot of those videos where it's just like a chick just like up on a chair, just like using like the head of the chair. Just,
yeah,
like
it
rubbing.
could be it could be the corners, it could be the
Yeah.
pillow rubbing, it could be because
Mm-hmm. I've
there's
seen that interchanged as humping and rubbing.
yeah, it could be either or, that it could be dry rubbing, it could be
Mm-hmm.
like girls rubbing above the pants. That rub is a very broad term, so
Mm-hmm.
you can get a lot from that.
Oh yeah.
Unlike
They're
fucking
like
West
everything.
Virginia, that's nip slip. That's they that is very specific, and that's got to be the most frustrating fetish to have. Can only get
Mhm.
hard from nip slips.
That's always that's got to be a fast one. You're not doing a long jerk off to a nip slip. That's like a quick like you got back from work. It's just
Unless
like a
it's a nip
5 minute.
unless they got a surely they got a nip slip compilation that goes more than 5 minutes. I'd
Mhm.
hope so. You get a
I-
variety of nip slips. You can get a variety of nip slips.
Mhm. The only ones I would know that I could give any any experience to would be like the ones where it's like a woman cleaning, but like it's obviously like, she's like it's obviously it's just like she set up all the cameras because they're like professionally done. Like, but it's just like just a woman with the loosest shirt. Like I don't even know who would wear the shit. Doesn't even look comfortable with how loose it is, and just like the saggiest tits. Just
Hey,
just making those
hey.
things wobble.
Hey, some of those women, kids have been putting them hammies to the fucking test. All right, all right.
Hey, I wasn't saying anything negative. I was there watching it.
Some of them can't be Kentucky's favorite kind of person and have bouncy boobs. That
You
sometimes
see that,
get,
and that's what
sometimes
brought
this,
me. Mhm. That's
'cause
what brought me to those videos because I do like I kind of like more of a real person.
true, but sometimes the sag can get too much to the point where they can't really bounce, and it just like more like a turntable, a disco, fucking a record on a turntable.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could kind of see that, yeah. Or they kind of like do more like what a napkin would do.
Yeah. Basically, they're not A cup, but it makes them look like an A cup. The motion does.
Mhm. Yeah, or like they're as thin as an A cup, but they go long
Yeah,
and
yeah.
flat. Yeah. Which I don't, ever.
I'm not dissing them. I'm not
Sometimes
dissing
looks
them.
sometimes looks good.
It
Sometimes looks
depends.
good.
I prefer the ones that do the body art with them. To if I'm gonna say my preference, the tattoos.
Oh yeah,
Those
oh
are
yeah.
the ones that do the tattoos.
Mhm.
That it's a part of the tattoo. Those are fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Tattoos are pretty hot.
But yeah, that's Kentucky's favorite. Bouncing boobs is Kentucky's favorite.
Mm.
Very
Anyone
basic.
have tattoos?
None of them are tatted. None of them prefer tattoos.
There's
I-
not a lot of tattoo porn.
Wyoming, I guess you can that kind of coincides with the goth. Is you usually
Yeah.
want the big tattooed goth chick, the big titty goth.
Mhm.
Got a
And
lot of
I'd
tattoos.
say like almost every porn actor, or mainly porn actress I've seen has had a tattoo of some sort, but like a full
I gotta
body
say,
like
it's
body art type tattoo. I feel like they just don't get in the porn. They just find their niche in like body art stuff.
true, but there are some that like they have octopuses. That there's one in particular that has a very cool octopus tattoo. If you know who I'm talking about, you're fucking cool.
I,
Like she's got to spread her ass cheeks for you to get the
oh
full
shit! I've
image.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
I was kind of confused because I've seen someone with that with a with both the octopus. I remember I do remember the octopus, and then there's another person that has that with a butterfly.
Yeah, man, them fucking tattoos are cool as shit, man. I just like I don't even care that it's on. Like, yes, I went if we were looking at my search, it primarily involved the ass, but that
Mm-hmm.
I don't even care that it's on that body part. There's just cool body art.
I mean, if there wasn't threat of permanent like permanent damage and also just the pain of it, I'd totally get my dick tattooed. I even have an idea for it.
Yeah, I was about
I
to
could see
ask,
the
what's the idea? What's the idea? You can't sit there and tell your best friend that you have an idea for a dick tattoo and not tell them, especially when we're streaming, man. Come on, you gonna deny me that content?
I was thinking, I was always kind of in between because in my mind, they kind of look similar, except for maybe some differences, whether it'd be fully scaled or if it would have the fur. But I'd say either like a Jersey Devil could have like the fucking wings spread out on like, on the leg and like that thigh part, like, on the groin area, and then just have like the actual head be the beast. I think that'd be better for the Jabberwocky, though. I think Jabberwocky would work because I think the more snake scales on the dick would look cool.
Ah, yeah. Both could work though. You could add snake scales to the Jersey Devil. Ain't nobody gonna.
Oh yeah.
Nobody gonna get mad at
Mhm.
that. You could.
Or maybe have it like the head is kind of around and maybe the tongue is the dick. I don't know. Maybe I'm still kind of working it out.
Hey, I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. It's definitely
That way I wouldn't
unique.
have to tattoo my actual dick.
Yeah,
I
you
just have
wouldn't.
to keep it shaved and just, have to deal with the pain of like the area around.
You could actually have it to where your pubes was the mouth. Like if you
Oh, that'd
trim
be
it up
cool.
good enough, like the pubes are the mouth. Yeah, man.
Though also I just had a spark of an idea of just having like the Baphomet on the lower part of my belly and then like going down to my groin and then having my dick be its dick.
Oh, that would also be cool. A Baphomet dick would not.
I-
Yeah, they see, man. You're thinking, man. That's the
thinking.
kind of cool shit that I like, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you're gonna do tattoos, you gotta. I really can't fucking stand basic tattoos, especially the standard tattoos that's obviously copy and paste over and over and over and over again. It's like what's the story?
Just a
you're telling
stencil?
with that? What's the
Yeah.
fucking story? There is no story.
I got
You-
drunk, wanted to get a tattoo.
like
My friends told me to.
the only time I care about butterflies is when it's a tramp stamp. Oh, but that's because it's a sign. That's
Mhm. Or if they go one above and make it actually just their ass, an asshole.
Oh, that is so. Yeah, that would be. I ain't seen that one. I ain't seen the butterfly one. I've seen the octopus one,
Mhm.
but you best goddamn
Comes up on
believe
my Reddit a
'em.
lot. She comes up on my Reddit a lot. Not to.
You best believe I'm gonna do some soul searching. But would she be?
Oh yeah.
Oh, North Carolina would like her then, because North Carolina's bubble butt.
It's bubble butt. She definitely has to. She definitely has to put her hands to spread them.
North Carolina's got my. I hate the fucking Carolinas, but if I had to pick between the two, if I had to pick, like it was the only two land masses on the planet, and I had to pick one
Going
of
with
them,
bubble butt.
I'm going North Carolina. Fuck South Carolina and their goddamn high heels. That shit, I already know that shit's gonna get weird.
Mm. Either lead to crushing or stepping on your balls.
Yeah, I ain't for that. I ain't for that. Virginia's very unhealthy. They got smoking. They like watching people
That's
smoke.
where I'm going. That's what I'm doing right now.
Hey, that's very lucrative. Fucking people love watching people. You know how many people request me to smoke a cigarette while I'm doing my chatterbaits?
Hmm.
It gets annoying. It's like I even if I did smoke, I would not smoke on camera. It's like
Yeah,
no.
inside.
Like I would not want my room to smell like that.
You have to get like the CBD ones or something. Pretend it's
I would have to
cigarette.
vape. I would have to vape. I could probably vape. I could probably do that to
No one
satisfy
wants to
the.
watch someone vape, though. You
Yeah,
want to
you
see
could
someone smoke.
get one that looks like a cigarette.
Yeah, but they know the line when
Oh
that shit
yeah,
is shrinking.
some of them probably want the
The
shining
ash.
ash. Yeah, they probably want that
And then
ash. They
just
want to
that ash,
see
if
it
you
drop.
flicking it, they want to
The in-
flick it.
Ooh, it's probably the anticipate. Some of them probably love the anticipation of the ash drop. Like that's what they're going. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
they don't want you to fuck with the ash. They just want it to drop naturally. Some probably are looking for that.
Mm-hmm. They love Twin Peaks.
It must be. Some of it could be real central sometimes too. Like
Mhm.
Washington and their central sex. I gotta say, central
Cent-
sex just means softcore. It's just softcore.
Yeah.
It's just like super.
I
the
can
sh-
see it's. They're like, can we not have the hardcore stuff? I just want something with feeling. I want it to be sensual. I want
it's
sensual sex.
it's the shit that you see on late night HBO. You're gonna walk in and watch your kids fucking go, oh shit.
No.
Montana
Just
is the
flip it through.
Montana is the complete opposite. They're going hardcore. They got the BDSM. They're going fucking the bondage and the bondage dominant and the submissive. What's the S? What's the M for? What the fuck is the M for?
Masochism.
Masochism. Thank you. Because the B's for bondage, D's for dominant, S is for submissive. Yeah. Thank you.
I thought that was for sadism.
It might be. Submissive. It can be both. It could do. It can do either or. It's not like it's not a. You gotta be to be in BDSM. You gotta be either a dominant or submissive. You can't. No, you're just not an average Joe. I like being tied up. It's like no, you want to be dominated.
Boy, is this wild? I got a rope around me. Oh, how am I gonna get out of this one?
Oh no, I'm in this predicament again.
So it must be frustrating to be that guy. It's like trying to find your niche in the BDSM community. It's like I just like getting tied up and then just being like put in a place, and I just gotta get out. It's just thrilling. It's kind of. I guess it's not really a sexual thing. It's more like amusement park ride
That
to me.
would
But
be,
you know,
I
like the
think
culture.
that would be a rope fetish at that point. That's no longer BDSM. That's just a rope fetish. You just got a thing for rope. You gotta. let's face it. Dennis Rader wasn't into BDSM. He was a rope fetish guy. That's a rope fetish.
Yeah, he gets a little chub every time he ties his shoes.
That's not BDSM. That's a completely different thing. Which, gotta say, it's nowhere on here. Nobody likes any rope. Well, BDSM, it correlates with rope, but there's no like standard. I just want rope.
There's not a large population of people typing in rope. But sex dick though.
Oh yeah. Also, small dick in Ohio.
You know what? Yay! There's a win for all those small dicks out there. You know what? Someone's looking for you
Uh,
in
that
Ohio.
that and it does get kind of cold. It does get
It
kind
does
of
get
cold.
cold.
Hey, I like how I wish chubby was chub because then we could speculate if they were talking about penis or weight. But fucking what's that one? Indiana's chubby. They
Hell yeah.
they like a little weight. Hey boy,
Yeah, a
ain't no
nice fat
problem with.
Indiana girl.
Look, ain't no. You gotta have cushion for the pushing, man. Gotta have cushion
Hmm.
for the fucking pushing.
Yeah, look at all like those. I forget who actually like drew them. I think it was like Italians usually draw them, but like depictions of like women in Rome and stuff. They always chub.
Oh
They
yeah,
always chub.
they always got some weight to them. They're it. Skinny women didn't get popular until very recently, and it is a very can be a very annoying
Chubby
fad when you're a
chubby women
skeleton.
often had wealth.
When true that also stands for wealth, but also when you're a skeleton yourself, it can be quite annoying being with another skeleton. Not saying I wouldn't be with a fellow skeleton. It's just there is bruise
Clinging and clanging.
there's bruising afterwards. There is bruising. Like you can't deny it. Like if you're a skinny person and you're dealing with
Bone
another
slapping.
you it hurts sometimes.
It goes like instead of a slap, 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 it's like a clunk, 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 clunk.
some
Ting,
some
ting, ting.
sometimes you just want to sometimes you're on both your knees and you just want to get one of your legs up and just be on a knee and a foot, and that position there always hurts when you're with a skinny person. It all that their hit their ass bone is just gonna dig into your fucking thigh.
Damn.
And it's not like it's just constantly it's a thumping dig. It's like a drill going for it. It's like it hurts.
Damn.
And if you want to do the slow motion, then it's like a giant rock slamming against your thigh. Just bam, bam. It can be a problem, man.
I can see grinding into it too, just like a slow grind, just like bones together.
That's usually not on the table. That's usually not an option unless they have a tiny bit of cushion.
Mm-hmm.
But if they have no ass, if they're completely skinny and just bare bones,
Mhm.
grinding's not on the table. That's not happening. Nah, it is effectively going to be my pelvic bone grinding against your pelvic bone. Neither of us want to feel that.
When you get an ass like that sun bear that everybody thought was fake. You know the one.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember that video? There's like it went a while, like even Charlie like talked about it. There are so many people talking about it. About like there's just a video of like a sun bear and like it was just like so it had so much skin and like so flat,
Yeah,
like the ass
okay,
was
yeah,
flat.
we even talked about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah. And people are like,
okay,
That's
yeah.
a guy in a suit." And it's like, no, it's just a sun bear. That's just how God made him.
Hey, hey, them people are probably most of those people are probably can trace their roots back to Alabama, and we know Alabama is not on the up and up because
Mm.
it's not just fingering that they it's fingering myself.
Fingering myself.
So people are in Alabama need tutorials on how to finger them. That is what I'm getting from that is people from Alabama are so dumb they need to learn how to finger themselves.
Well, yeah, Not everybody has a sibling in Alabama.
Hey, the sibling thing is more a Tennessee trope, and they're into giantess. They want the fucking
Hmm.
50. They want the
I'd say
50
incest
foot
was a
woman.
huge. Most of the incest jokes that are America, it's all about Sweet Home Alabama.
A little bit, but also backwoods Tennessee as
Mostly, I
well.
never really hear much about Tennessee. I feel like
What?
Alabama is more notorious for incest than Tennessee.
I'm going to Zoom because this is because I grew up in Georgia, and Georgia's like any state that's connected to us, we desperately fucking hate because we're better than them. So it's probably just Georgia bias
Oh yeah,
coming through.
and Georgia loves fucking Alabama though too. Weirdly, at least
We
the football team.
It's the football team. It's the football, and that's because most of the people that love the Georgia team are married to someone from Alabama.
But I'm just referencing that the most popular thing to do when something is weird and incesty, someone puts on
if you're
the Sweet Home Alabama song.
if you live in Georgia, if you live in Georgia and your favorite football team is Alabama, it's because you're married to somebody from Alabama. That's a tall tale sign.
Still proof to
Hey,
that there's too much Alabama crossover that doesn't know reality of who actually is the incest state. Who's our Tasmania?
and
And it's
again,
Alabama.
we Georgia, even though Alabama gets a little bit of love, we're the goddamn capital of the South. We're better than all these sons of bitches attached to us.
Yeah.
Carolina's goddamn trash. You want to go make a fucking U-turn? Go to the bullshit Carolinas. You want to go fuck your cousin? Go to Alabama. You want to fuck your sister? Go to Tennessee. And if you want to smell shit, you go to Florida.
Yes.
I just shit all over.
That's sound. That's sound, I think.
and you got any fucking Georgia is the best. that is it. You fucking nobody can come at me. Where's the proof? I need proof that Georgia is not the best.
You're not only living there because you kind of stuck there. Because that was where you were born.
Yes, if I will admit that if I could fucking move the fuck out of this goddamn state, I would in a goddamn heartbeat. But that's beside the fucking point. We're not talking about my living situation. We're talking about what state is the best. Even though I'm still such a basic bitch. I still Ebony Solo is so basic. It's such a basic search. At least Colorado, y'all can say y'all a little unique with the femdom stuff. That's not something you see every day.
I just like the fact that it's a solo too. It's so many like kind of like I feel like a lot of people that are kind of like have they don't like seeing the dicks flopping around the balls. Like, ooh, that's gay. That's some gay shit. That's what. But mainly not even because they don't like it, but they just don't want the thought of like them being like that possibility of them liking that or like catching a look at those balls.
Yeah, they don't want to fucking end up with a habit of dildo riding, which is Idaho's favorite. Oh, that's very fucking fitting. Idaho loves riding dildos, huh?
Yeah. Idaho dildo.
That's kind of basic too, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, there's
But-
only three. What other position? There's only 3 positions you could get with. You get the doggy style when they put the suction cup. They get the ones with the fucking monstrous ass suction cups that you can climb a building with. Fucking, you get the doggy style with that. And you get the cowgirl, the riding, and then you get the mercenary, or the sideways view. You can't really get...
But though sometimes they'll put like their head, like their feet or legs, like kind of about like behind their head. So
that I guess people don't want that in Idaho. That's too much. That's
too much.
You're doing too much.
Yo, what are you trying to impress me with how flexible you are, Gary?
I wonder what, because this could go a variety of ways. This could be a food thing. This could be a cum thing, like the creamy cum. Or this could be, cream pie thing. Or this could be like they like those women that produce that white filament substance sometimes. They could be... Texas is creamy.
Creamy.
Yeah. What do you think that means? What do you have any theories?
I feel like I think you're onto that. I mean, I feel like that's gonna be... You're gonna get a kind of a plethora of things if you just put creamy into the search engine. Definitely. I don't know. It's vague, but also you can definitely see what you can get.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely can visualize it. That's for sure. I've seen plenty. I've seen plenty of content that I could call creamy.
That's creamy.
I've seen content that I would call grimy.
Unfortunately, no states have the balls to look up the grimy.
No, not at all. Oregon's got nudists. We're winding down now. We only got like 4 more states left, counting Oregon.
All right.
They got Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon. They like the nudists. They don't want any fucking clothes in Oregon.
Though when you do that in like the porn engine, I don't know what nudist would be. I'm hoping it's not people going on to nudist beaches just taping nudist people, because nudist people probably... it's not always a sexual thing. It's you're just trying to like live freely without clothes.
I'm gonna do a little service here. I'm gonna do a little research.
There is a sexual aspect of the nudist community too, but it's not 100% because there's like whole families that are just like nudist families.
Definitely going.
It's like a way of life.
Let's just nudist. And I am not signed in, and I went incognito, so there's no history to evolve. Yeah, it's...
Heard stories of people getting like their shit beat in too, like going on the nudist like beaches and like filming kids too, and then like the nudists beat the shit out of them.
I mean, most of these are they're walking publicly nude. Some of them are at nudist beach filming what are strangers. They're blurring their face out.
Yep. I don't know, Oregon.
There is a lot of... I know.
I feel like
I'm not surprised.
Exhibitionism would be more even a part of just going out in public as naked too.
But there's a lot of banging.
Oh.
There seems to be
just like banging on,
like just banging in front of everybody. Just giving. There is
there's like a kind of like a community type of like nudist beaches, and then there's like adult nude beaches.
Yeah. Most of these are definitely adult. A lot of bisexual shit going on, actually. I'm actually not surprised about that.
Nudists. Nudists are pretty free.
you got a free environment there. But yeah, that was an interesting little research rabbit hole to look at. I didn't see anything that made me weary. Did a lot more fucking than I thought there would be. A lot more.
Mhm.
And
Oh
it
yeah.
seems like voyeurism seems to be like they a bit of voyeurism as well seems to
Yeah.
be in it, which I can't
Hmm.
lie, I'm kind of into voyeurism. I don't mind I don't mind a group of people watching as long as they're not like super close to me and don't want to make it fucking awkward.
Yeah, yeah, like good consensual voyeurism.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely not into the
Was it-
like someone walking like that's the last thing that I fucking want is someone walking actively walking in on him unless we have unless it's my spouse, my partner that I am with. I definitely don't want anybody walking in on me.
Mhm.
That's not voyeurism. That would be. Now we got to also point out there's a difference between voyeurism and exposure, because there are some people that get off on exposing themselves to people.
Exhibitionism, yeah.
Exposition. Well, exposition is also different than exposing. There is no exposure. There is no consent with what I'm talking about. Like they
Mhm.
get that is what they want is the oh god they that's their that's their thing.
Mhm. Yeah, whenever I think of exhibitionism, I think of like someone in like fucking Holland, like fucking on the streets,
Yeah, yeah. What
like
I'm
in
what I'm
public.
talking about is more of the flasher. So what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking about is
yeah,
more like of the solo variety.
yeah, yeah. Trench coat variety.
Nevada, we're winding down. Nevada is super fucking lame. It's fucking Vegas. Breaking
That is really stupid.
it not only is it super fucking stupid, but it's breaking the number one rule. Like, if they're filming porn and what happens in Vegas is supposed to stay in Vegas, you sons of bitches.
Maybe
No
that's what
porn.
makes it hot. It's
No,
forbidden.
no porn is supposed to fucking take place in Vegas.
Or they have to be region locked to only Vegas.
That is, hey, how am I supposed to trust the sacredity of Vegas if they're not even going to abide by their own rules?
Like, that'd be like if Georgia's like top porn church were just Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking Colorado just wants to look at Denver.
Just Denver. I'd be like, are you sure this isn't just like the top like Google searches? Did it get mixed up where people were just like looking about like Vegas? They didn't mean to look for porn.
Utah is not
Weird.
surprising. Yeah, I'm gonna. If you haven't seen it, what can you guess what Utah's is? If you don't know what it is.
Utah is a conundrum to me. That's like one of those states that I just have. They just I can only picture its weird shape, but I don't know anything about the people or the culture there.
Whoa, you need to re-listen to Mormonism, buddy. It's Mormon.
Oh yeah, I forgot they are the. There's too many
they're, the,
like.
they're the
Isn't there like
state that
another place?
they
Okay.
almost got taken over by the motherfuckers.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But was Utah? Does it have like Salt Lake City?
Yeah, I think so.
We're
Salt Lake, Utah.
okay. Okay, yeah. But then I guess
I'm
I've
gonna
only
double
just
check
thought
because
about Salt Lake City.
I know that I live in America, but my fucking geography
It's a
of this goddamn
it's a
country
big
is.
place. All right. Any European motherfucker that thinks we're
It is
fucking
Utah.
stupid, it's because you don't have to keep up with this much. We're literally like three Europes.
Yeah, boy, call them motherfuckers out. It is Salt Lake though. Yeah,
I,
it's Salt Lake, Utah.
I was I literally was like reading someone's like this is anecdotal of like something I read about someone else, but they're an American person who married a British person and they're living in the UK and like they're they're uh they had like a family like party and they're like, oh, why couldn't your sister make it? It's like, oh, she lives all the way up in like North Hampshire or whatever the fuck, bullshit British place. But he's like, that's only like 2 hours away. Like, why are you gonna make the drive? Like, that's a giant drive. He's like, what? I've like drove like 7 hours like across several states to like, and then like his significant other is like, that's U.S. That's the U.S. This is U.K. We don't do that. We don't do that here.
That's just a 2-hour drive is just your average. Like, if you're just gonna go to the goddamn grocery store, you're planning to drive for fucking 2 hours. The grocery store is 15 minutes goddamn down the road. It's just how bad the fucking traffic is here.
You are an hour and a half away. You may as well be in a different country. Might as well just. If you're gonna have the trip, you're gonna make the whole trip, and then you're gonna stay a week.
Lazy sons of bitches. I drove to fucking Colorado and back in like 3 days.
But I just loved how his wife made it sound, because he said like, you and me like drove like to my family, like it was like a 14-hour drive, and she's like, that's me in the U.S. This is UK. In the UK, it's done differently. It's like, okay.
Lazy sons of bitches.
I think it's just British people don't like each other.
Now, Arizona, that's why Arizona's top search is car sex. Because you got a constant, you're driving everywhere in Arizona. You're driving everywhere.
Hey, you gotta watch out for car sex. I love, this is the extent of high school level sex education I got from my Christian school. We're just warning us that car sex will break our dicks. But don't fuck in the car. Break your dick.
How?
It's like, oh, it's like the position and like the scrunchness of it, and then like, oh, she kind of, it's so clumsy that somehow, I guess, and they took this real thing, this weird freak thing that only happened to one guy, where he was having sex in the car and she like kind of fell over weird in the weird position he was, and it actually bent his dick completely, like how Bender like bends the steel beams. And that's why they said like, don't fuck in the car.
Okay, first of all, car sex, they could be fucking on the car. That's just
fucking
means
on the car.
that there is a car present. You have everybody. You get at it. You ain't watched The Fake Taxi, dude. Everybody's watched A Fake Taxi. They get out of the taxi. They always go to some.
It's never. That's the big disappointment. It's never in the taxi. That's what you wanted.
It's always right outside the door. Sometimes he'll sit on the floorboard though. Like, both in the taxi and outside the taxi.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they always do the blow. Now, in their defense, they always do the blow. They always do the oral in the taxi.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. At least you gotta have something. You gotta have something in there.
But man,
Otherwise, you may as well just start it in the building.
Does that sometimes not make me wish that I could go to the UK and be a taxi driver?
So these totally not paid porn actresses could just randomly show up and be like, "Oh, take us off to suck."
I don't have any money. Oh well, there's a sacred rule in the UK.
The sacred rule.
It's your first ride's free if you do a little sucky.
Mm-hmm.
And it always escalates, and they're always excited about it too.
Yeah,
like that's like that. I love the ones that had plans for the day, quote unquote. They had plans to do all day, but they just completely say fuck their plans.
Like, oh yeah, they're real plans. Like
It was
they were
like,
just
oh,
already paid.
I had errands to run today, but I'd much rather be fucking you to get a free
Oh,
ride.
I'm trying to get to work. I hope I'm not late to work.
Oh man.
I'd get a lot of those, and then I remember there's also a lot of the on the gay side of it. Instead, what you would get would be a van, and then it'd be like the whole premise is that they're tricking you into being gay, but it's always like the same obvious like gay porn actors, and just going like when they have they take the blindfold off and it's a dude sucking, I'm just like, oh no! Like, oh man, oh this is so weird. I don't know. I guess a few $100. I guess I'll just have to do it, and then just passionately fucking them.
And you also get what's called thug hunters, which is supposed to be really hard, like hard up thugs that aren't gay whatsoever. But the second you say you're gonna give them $300, they become the biggest twink ever. Like they even start acting like like the thugness just as soon as it starts, the thugness just disappears from them, and it's like. You weren't a thug.
What, you trying to make me do that fucking fag shit? Then like money comes up, it's like, hello.
can strangely take 10 inches relatively well for your first time.
Oh yeah, just a net. That's what we call in the industry a natural. There's a lot of them. It's weird. To the point if this was real, I feel like if I was the big dick, porn actor that was fucking these guys, I'd be like, is my dick actually big? I start having body dysmorphia.
It is you do get a little bit of that when you know that you're above average, but you see people that are well above your size. It's just it's like,
or if you're
am I
fucking
being
a
lied
pro
to?
who's just taking your dick like nothing.
Am I being lied to? Am I being gaslit about my size? That is a question. That is a fear that I live in constantly.
I think we are being gaslit because you look at like the American average, it looks way too small, and then you look at like all the porn and everything's gigantic. The measurements are adding up.
Oh, the porn actresses. They're not the average. That is for sure.
I know. I'm just saying in like the society of like how we look at things. A lot of people, get their sexual knowledge from porn, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is true. We also have to add that some of those 10-inchers aren't actually 10. That fluffing can do wonders for you if you know how to fluff correctly.
Also, a lot of them are really short.
Yeah, short. You gotta be short. That seems to be the shorter, the better, apparently.
Yeah, because it makes your dick look huge when you look big on yourself. When you're just a tiny dude with like a dick bigger than the upper half of your body.
Not even being for real, you just manipulating your way into it.
That's what I could see how like in a picture form I would look kind of above average just because of how short I am. But I'm pretty much just like right average.
I don't know.
Or not the American average though. 'Cause the American average is like super small.
I have constantly been told by a number of people that I am well bigger than at most. But
'Cause
I don't believe it. I do not.
Isn't the
I do
American
not believe it myself.
isn't the American average like 5.4, 5.5?
You know what? This is some research that I'm gonna have to confirm.
I know it's under 6.
American dick size average. Oh, it's 5.1. Yeah.
Damn, that's even smaller than I thought. Yeah, it's a lot smaller than you'd think.
So yeah, I'm
So
well above that. I'm well above the average apparently.
Yeah, technically I'm above average, which is I can't like even accept that.
I will state that I am 8.5.
Mm.
Fully.
I'd say
I
I'm
gotta
like
be fully standing at attention, of course. Like I can't be like semi-fight. It's gotta be. I can punch a concrete wall with it hard.
I have measured it at 7 before, but that's like again has to be the super good. Usually it's just like right under 7.
Yeah. I always get around the 8.5 range.
Yeah. So apparently we have larger than average dicks.
Boy, we can
At least by American standards.
We can officially call ourselves the Big Dick Boy Gang.
Oh yeah, except for in that one country where it was like 7. I mean, you could do it in 7-1.
Fucking.
I'd be either right at average.
I'm gonna look
I can't
this
remember.
up.
It's the one with the biggest one. It's the one with
What
the biggest one.
country
Biggest average.
Has the.
Who knows if they're
biggest
lying?
dick average? Them filthy fucking liars.
I want to know how these tests are being done, and what if they're doing the bullshit method where they make it so like they really push the ruler into their guts to add
Ecuador
add some
apparently. Ecuador apparently. What's 17 cent? I gotta do some conversion. Hold on. What's 17.61 cm to inches? I need to do some conversion. 6.9 actually is the biggest average,
Okay,
and that's Ecuador.
all right, that's about where I'm at. I'm average in Ecuador.
Oh,
There we go.
can I sort it from? Is that yes? It is. Good. I had to double check. That is the biggest. So we're not
I thought
too
there was a
far.
recent one that like. I thought there was a recent one that like had like they were hitting 7.
Them motherfuckers were lying. Them motherfuckers were
The
lying.
motherfuckers lying. As an average, of course, there's like a lot of people out there with like big dicks, but average.
I'm gonna believe worlddata.info over some motherfucker that's gonna be fluffing. Now I'm gonna call that fucking whatever country that is. Them are a bunch of fucking fluffers. Fluffing don't count.
No fluffs.
And you know when it's fluffing when the dick is not fully hard. When it still looks erect, but they can still flop it and helicopter it around and shit. That is a fluffed penis.
I guess why you have that up? Who has the smallest?
Oh shit. I can bring that back up real quick. I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't going to try to call them out, but we're going to call them out now.
You know what? It ain't anything to be ashamed of. We just gotta know the anatomy. Because
It's not nothing to be ashamed of, but I have met people that are very ashamed of it.
it's no, everyone understands why you're ashamed, but you shouldn't have to be ashamed. I feel like, especially in this age of like body positivity, that's definitely the one group that really doesn't get that. Because I mean, like you like say like, oh, that person's fat. It's like, oh, don't fat shame. oh, that's like she's got tiny tits. Oh, don't be shaming her tits. Oh, he's got a
Cam
tiny dick. Ah, yeah, he does have a
Oh,
tiny dick.
I'm surprised. Cambodia has the at 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters. That what are they? Give us both.
10.04 centimeters to inches. I'm doing the conversion. I am doing
They should have gave us the conversion.
3.9 inches. Oh. You can work
Okay,
with
wait.
it. You can work with it.
Are we? We are talking about erect.
Yes,
right?
this is erect. This is erect length.
Okay. I was about to say because if everyone's been talking about flaccid this whole time, then I think I'm in trouble.
No, we have not been talking. We're talking about erect. We are talking about fully erect.
Okay.
Nobody talks about flaccid. Nobody.
Good. No one should. It's a lie. You never know what the flaccid penis has in store.
Some people are growers. Some people are showers. You know.
I'm definitely a shower. That's probably what makes some kid make.
I'm a grower.
Yeah, I'm a grower.
Definitely a grower. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That thing gets. It can get teeny tiny as a little when it's in sleep mode.
It can get kind of yeah. Like I said, I feel like I'm being gaslit. If I didn't have 2,000 people on another website going, damn son, I would definitely be like, all my partners have definitely lied about my dick size. I am I know I'm small. They just wanted to make me feel better. I totally feel that way, but apparently not.
So I've noticed women's opinions is very up and down because there's a lot of them that they got tiny pussies, so they think like something is big when it isn't.
Man,
but to them it
I
is.
get a variety of people though. I get dudes to go, damn son, and I get a non-binary that go binary for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm talking about like for the experience of like people who don't get like the actual giant crowd of people giving them that just like have only been with partners, especially like more sheltered partners.
Yeah. I get you. I
It's
was
all
just
perspective.
I was just trying to get the perspective of who's told me and who I believe, which I still don't believe everybody, but nobody has went, I don't know, man.
No one's went, man, that thing's teeny tiny.
No one has said anything negative. That's what I can't stand about feedback is I tend to never ever get any negative feedback, even though I desperately need some sometimes. It's like I constantly get this positive feedback loop that's like, it's hard for me to believe you, man. It's like you never dislike something.
I can see why there'd be less negative feedback in like porn because especially like I feel like a lot of people when they click in they see that what they don't like is what they don't like, they just go instantly click off to go find what they're looking for.
Oh yeah, that does happen.
They're in a rush.
Because if you're a user, if you have a username and you're a verified user, I will get the do-do-do-do, and it'll say, oh, someone so's entered, and then right like 2 seconds later it'll be like they left.
Yeah, they're like, nope, next, gotta get to the fight, please.
I can't stand because I prefer I don't talk out loud. I type to talk to everybody, so it can be a bit annoying to manage everybody. Gotta talk to everybody, but but what I can't stand is the people that I'll be like, yo, what's up, and they don't say nothing, but they don't leave. They're just still there. It's like, you can at least say you're just here to watch, but can
be like I'm shy.
At least
you know what? You're too shy to do it. You probably paralyzed them in fear and they can't do anything.
I do personally message everybody. It's called private messaging on there, but it's just personally messaging them. I don't really talk in the public chat too tough. It's not my thing. I prefer the more personal approach of things.
Yeah.
Which I know it can be quite annoying when I'm in a deep conversation with somebody and I have like 4 other conversations going. Because I'll go 20 minutes without talking to anybody else. Just talk to one person. But hey, that one person can be super fucking cool.
Did we do Arkansas?
Arkansas. What was Arkansas? I feel like we did Arkansas.
Meth heads.
Why can I not hold? It's giving me
Stripping copper wire.
I think Arkansas is ass to mouth.
Oh, they were the ones that asked him out?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. I guess I didn't fully notice because I didn't make any meth head jokes.
Well, that would be on that would be more of a New Mexico thing.
It's just, oh, yeah, they're more of a distributor, but it's still pretty big there too. I mean, Searcy is the meth capital of the world. That's where it's also where I went to that church trip in Uplift. Took place in Searcy and at the Christian
Arkansas is
college.
Arkansas is above Louisiana, right?
I know it's bordering Texas.
Okay, yeah, that has to be Arkansas. It doesn't look like that. That's not how you're supposed to. I know that's how you're supposed to spell it, but it doesn't look like it's spelled right. I hate.
It's Arkansas.
Yeah, okay, good.
Arkansas. Yeah, they're dumb.
Unfortunately, the further out west you go, the gets like that.
Oh yeah.
California is the worst. Oh, California is the worst. Something about Western civilization, just when you put West in the name, it just gets really fucking stupid.
It's wild.
Gets very wild too, like a certain Kanye we know.
Yeah, I mean, California is definitely the like they got car chases down. That's for sure. You gotta respect them on that. A good police chase. And having
I would if they weren't
they're home to one of the most corrupt police.
I would respect them, but they're clearly hamming it up. I wouldn't be surprised. I know this is Hollywood. I wouldn't be surprised if half of those are staged.
Some of them were. There's a couple of them that were people on TikTok, but they're doing it for TikTok.
I'm not saying all of them were staged. I'm just saying, not surprised if something came to light that a shit ton, because that's all I see. That's the only place that I see car chases come out of is California. Almost every single last one of them. And some of them are too clean. You know, some of them don't have, like, any accidents. Every time the person, quote-unquote, changes to a car, but it looks exactly like the same car. It's fucking... the transition's always a clean transition. It's never like... Oh, the cops are right on them. Oh, they always have plenty of time to do the ones that are too stylized, too professional looking is what I'm trying to say. Like there are some that are definitely not real. There's definitely some staged shit going on, and I get it. It's easy money for the TV stations. You get the TV stations, they all go live on YouTube. They all get ad revenue. You get fucking 5,000 people tune into your goddamn stream, you're gonna get $20. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is fucking have your helicopter already do what you're doing, and what, you gotta make sure that somebody, you gotta call the cops and say, hey, chase this car down, so and so's in it, and there you go.
False flag, fucking car chases. We got these accusations hot here. I'm glad that's not about a different type of crime. So we're still in safe waters here. I thought, you know what? If you heard it here first, California is staging fake car chase.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly. Let's just, you know what? Let's look up some car chases. Car chase. Let's look it up. If there's a live one, I'm gonna fucking go nuts. Oh,
I mean, there's just a lot of crime there.
This is Fox 11 though. It's all Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles. There is a lot of crime in Los Angeles. I understand that. And
I think there's a little half truth where people do it for fame, but I still think it's a lot of people like looking for internet fame,
I'm not denying that some of these are. I'm not denying some of them are real. I'm not denying some of them are clout chasing. I'm not denying some of them are for TikTok. But I'm also not gonna deny someone going, this was 100% just the new studio getting a very desperate actor or stunt person that really needs a job to get in a car and be chased around by the police for an hour.
They just like bail them out after.
Yeah. Most of them don't even bail out. Most of them, they magically get away from the ones that magically get away from the helicopter and they can't finish the helicopter can't finish the chase for some reason. Those are definitely, most of those are probably staged. If you see the arrest happen, it's probably not staged. But if you don't see the arrest, be skeptical. It's just too easy not to do it down there. Especially, all you have to do is make sure the LAPD is fully aware. You give them the license plate. You tell them where they're going and everything. And they can also make sure the LAPD beforehand can block off certain roads so traffic isn't as congested to make the crash the chase even less dangerous. And we wouldn't even see if we even see one of the roadblocks, they wouldn't even be like, oh, look, this was a preemptive roadblock. It'd just be like, look, they blocked off the road to try to stave them off, even though that's just a roadblock that was there set up 3 hours ago because they knew he was going to zoom by there and they didn't want a car going through that intersection.
But in this day and age, I feel like someone would have said something.
Maybe, but if enough
There'd
people...
be at least a rumor out there about it.
I'm busting it out now. I'm busting this shit wide open.
Usually, but you came to the conclusion on your own. You didn't like, oh, I heard it from my cousin who lives there and saw it, and he was paid to not talk about it or something like that.
I am using constructive I'm using constructive evaluation to make a sound theory, my friend.
Well, damn.
Well,
I gotta challenge it so it's strong.
True. You do gotta challenge it, but we have to try to you have to try to disprove it.
I have to try to disprove it.
if you want to go against it like you are, if you like it. Let's just watch this. This one was posted a day ago. Let's watch this news about a U-Haul truck. some goddamn Timothy McVeigh shit going on.
Oh shit!
I hope it doesn't blow
You
up.
share the screen.
It just know that I do not. This was I just randomly clicked on this video.
Can you share the screen?
Yes, I'm sharing it now. I did not randomly. You should be able to hear the audio as well.
Yes, I do.
I mean, when the video is playing, you should be able to hear the audio through your headphones and not through secondhand. We'll see.
Is a stolen U-Haul going extremely fast on surface streets, currently on Bolsa Chica Road and Old Bolsa Chica Canyon Road. I think that's what it.
We just started this, and I'm already calling this one out. I'm already skeptical. This is LA, and this road's not congested enough for me. It's not congested.
What time of day? And where in LA?
Let's make.
It said right there, according to our extreme nav technology, speeds above.
It's almost 4:20. Nah, there's so many stoners got to get to the fucking. Nah, so many stoners got to get to the fucking. No way. No fucking way. You cannot tell me before 4:20 is not like one of the hellish times in LA. You gotta get to the goddamn dispensary, man.
So it looks like I can't tell. I wish they'd show more of the road because I want to know. Because sometimes like congestion is
definitely
just
a
on like the
highway.
one side.
It's
You know.
definitely a highway, and it would have to be congested on this side because this is a highway. They can block off one
All right.
side of the highway. and
Anyone
keep
out
it
there from Los Angeles? If anyone's watching, please chime in. If anyone who actually knows how the fuck Los Angeles actually works.
Hey, are you telling me, fucking telling me my hours, nay, my lifetime that I have spent playing Grand Theft Auto 5 that I don't know how this shit
Damn it.
fucking working?
You mean fake LA? Los Santos? I know Los Angeles.
It might be quote unquote simulated, but it is still based on the actual city. And you're gonna try to tell me that Rockstar didn't simulate the traffic?
Well, here's my argument. Maybe the models are just having trouble loading in.
Oh, fucking Matrix glitching out.
That's why this guy probably put a bunch of bullshit, like he spawned in a shit ton of cars or something just to make it so there's too much, shit going on so it can make the NPCs.
Damn it, man. Yeah, that's
That's the way he could get away.
we have to. I will concede if we see the arrest.
All right.
70 miles per hour. This started in the city of Los Alamitos, and it was picked up by.
There's no way a
Seal
U-Haul's
Beach
getting away.
PD. That is now currently the agency that is trying to get this stolen U-Haul to stop and take whomever's behind the wheel into custody.
I'll concede to your point if the U-Haul gets away.
That's why this is the perfect subject.
A slow-moving vehicle.
This shit better not get. There's not even any cops around. I want to point that out. Where's the cop? There's not a single cop. I ain't seen a cop yet.
That's believable sometimes.
custody. We've been watching this for a few minutes now,
You'd be
and it looks
surprised.
like there may be more than just the driver. From this vantage point, you're able to see that driver there now going through precariously this intersection here. You see Bolsa Chica Road sign right below. Now it looks like we're on Westminster Avenue. So here we are, speeds about in the 50s. Again, we've seen speeds well above 70 miles per hour. A stolen U-Haul pursuit
Going downhill.
started in Los Alamitos. Right now, given the time of day on this Tuesday afternoon, just about 4:10 in the afternoon, relatively light traffic, but that'll change soon as people start to head home from work on this Tuesday afternoon. I mean, you look right here, Westminster Avenue seems to be wide open. Because we are this tight on this U-Haul, we're not seeing any of the cruisers, the officers behind, trailing behind. But
I have to say that's not a point. That's not a point either way, because the police being stupid is a time-honored American tradition.
True. I just want to point out how many cars, since we've turned on this road, how many cars have been in the same lane?
I feel like maybe like
None have been in the same lane. None. There's been I think
didn't do the thing, did it?
There's a live one. Hold on. No, it says we're still live. It says we're still live. I think so.
Still goddamn live.
It's saying no data is being received, but we're receiving data. We are receiving data.
Yeah, we are. I'm watching this.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It might be my phone.
Maybe, but
I don't know.
I
I don't know how it fucks you up though.
Yeah, I don't see how it's messing up the stream, but it is seems to be correlated with it dropping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I was saying, you can block off a lane. They do it all the time to do construction and shit on a bridge or something. You got to keep one lane open.
Also, if they're anticipating where the person is going, they will block off lanes in advance too if there's a chase going on.
That
Like just for a legit chase.
It's for a legit chase and for a planned chase.
Also, people could like look back and see that there's like a barreling U-Haul coming at them and go into the other lane.
There hasn't been anybody pulled over, and the other lane is oncoming traffic. They wouldn't do that. They would have to pull over, and there hasn't been anybody pulled over.
But we do know that Seal Beach Police, they are the lead agency at this point in time.
I also have to point out, U-Haul truck is it's not your average chase vehicle.
No.
This is a very unique vehicle for them to be having problems keeping up with.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me the police are having problems keeping up with this truck going 70 miles an hour? There should be.
They could have a
There should be a cop car on his ass. There should be a cop car.
There should be at least one.
If they're chasing them, if they're already chasing them.
Like I don't know if they're like planning a block or something. I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see if this guy gets caught or not.
Yeah.
Wow. In the last 15 seconds, we haven't seen one vehicle on the road, except now I say that we're seeing on the other side of Westminster Avenue, 70 plus miles per hour. Extremely dangerous. We come on the air when this happens to bring you a public safety announcement. Essentially, that's what this is. So if you know anybody in this particular area, then please let them know that there is a stolen vehicle pursuit underway. Alex Michelson now joining the coverage here. And Alex, it's good that there's not a lot of people on the road right now, but given the speed, still very dangerous.
Right, and this person could get on the freeway at any point too as we head into the rush.
Oh no.
shout.
Okay, yes, fucking K does work. I forget that you can pause with K. Fucking
Oh, nice.
another point to me. These motherfuckers are actively trying to have people warned to stay away from this chase.
That's standard for every chase.
The chase.
It's not a point against your point. I'll give you that.
I seen the actual police chase has not started yet. I see the stream. I see that the stream 2 hours ago, 2 days ago. We'll watch the whole thing, I guess, after this. If we don't see the ending, but I don't see any chase going on. I just see a U-Haul truck that's going very fast on a road that has no cars in the lane that it's in.
But from remember that one school incident? How long did it take for the actual police and SWAT to get there? Like not even to go inside, but to get to the actual location. Wasn't it like 10 minutes?
That's when a bunch of kids are in danger, man. Come on.
But I'm just saying.
They're not gonna take that serious. You know they're gonna take the U-Haul truck a lot more serious. This could be a bomb.
Could be, or I don't know. Maybe it just depends on the day. I don't know. The LA police are kind of they're a little different.
I don't know.
This type of shit happens so often too.
Moving
Like it could
real
they could have just got done
on
with
the
another
side
chase.
streets here in this U-Haul, since it's a stolen U-Haul, and expecting the fact this guy is not a professional U-Haul driver, that is a complicated vehicle to drive. We also don't know what's in the back of it. And what would lead to the stealing of this U-Haul as well. And we don't know the circumstances that led up to that. Is there somebody else in the passenger seat? Could this have been a carjacking situation? Those are questions that law enforcement will be interested to answer as this guy really flies down the streets, close to 80 miles an hour now, moving on Westminster Avenue and Apollo Drive in the North Coast area.
It took that truck like 1 minute to get to fucking 80 miles an hour. Where the fuck are the cops?
Woo!
Where in the fuck are the cops?
I don't know. How long does this go?
I'm pretty sure the stream right here is 21 minutes and 50 seconds. This is only a 4-minute. I don't think we're going to see I think we're going to have to hop on the stream after this. We will, though.
Is this happening now?
No, this was 2 days ago now.
2 days ago, okay.
Yeah.
A little more congested here, and you bring up a good point about the size of the vehicle and the difficulty of just maneuvering it as a driver, but then you think from authorities' standpoint, can you do a pit maneuver on a vehicle this size?
Right.
I don't know the answer to that. In order to do a pit maneuver, by the way, it needs to be speeds at or below 35 miles per hour. So obviously, this driver is just going way too fast for a pit maneuver. Spike strips could be, but then they also have to take in the other unsuspecting drivers and the level of traffic, the volume of traffic. So spike strips may be difficult.
We're getting on the freeway here? Let's
Drivers
see.
blowing through an intersection. Oh my!
Whoa.
Oh, it looks like he may have just hit that white truck. Not sure.
But not
Close call.
Hopefully not bad enough that it's stopping either one of them from continuing on in terms of driving, but getting real aggressive now as we move into the marina area at this moment. I mean, you think about a pit maneuver. Some of the law enforcement agencies do have higher duty SUVs.
Where the fuck are the cops? There's no excuse now. He was actively stopped. They should have been caught up by now. And you dropped again, didn't you? You dropped again.
Oh, I hit mute button.
Oh, okay.
I hit the mute button.
I was like,
I was scared.
I was like,
I did not know I hit the mute button. No, but I was like, what was I saying? Yeah, now that there's actually like people being, like lives are being threatened now, obviously.
Like, if the cops were chasing
But
him
the
this whole
cops
time,
still aren't there.
they should have been caught up by now. They should have been able to catch up when
Mhm.
he got stopped. Like, there's no way he's
So is
going
this
70 miles an hour now.
is this the news anchors like pulling a fast one on us with this anymore, or is this just LA having horrible cops?
I'm gonna say this one's staged. I'm saying it now. This one is definitely staged. It's
You,
too
do you still
unique.
think it's staged?
Yeah, it's too unique. Too unique of a. We'll watch the whole thing. It's too unique of a vehicle.
You don't think it's possible for someone moving and then like someone's walking by, they see like, oh, he's got a bunch of stuff in his U-Haul. I'm just gonna hop in that. It's easy of a thing to like leave the keys inside. I think
True.
U-Haul is an easy thing to steal.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not an easy thing to steal. I'm just my points are it's too unique of a vehicle for a chase. To I mean, if you were going to steal a U-Haul like that, it would be much better to act nonchalantly like it's your own U-Haul than it would be to do this. This is clearly you're doing something wrong with this U-Haul. We're going to stop you regardless. If he was just driving normal, that we wouldn't even be following him. It'd just be a stolen U-Haul that's driving on the car. Yeah, it's very. He doesn't need to be. It's clear the cops are nowhere near around. He doesn't need to be driving erratically. It's a very easy way. U-Haul truck is very.
But he's still
easy,
smashing
dependable.
through.
It's that's because the cops didn't get to that intersection in time. They.
But if it was staged, they'd already be there.
Hey, the whole force is.
How is it even a car chase? How is it even a car chase? Why wouldn't you have a cop like pretending to chase them, like having? Then you'd actually have the cop in the U-Haul. I feel like, I mean, even if this is staged, this is bad.
The current cops right now that are fucking with this are busy blocking off roads. They're trying to get all move around, and some roads they're gonna fuck up and not be able to get to in time. There's the whole LAPD's not on this one chase. Right? Even if it was staged, they all wouldn't be working on it. They probably got like 6 cops.
Longer and bigger, and that might be able to do that on the U-Haul, but it would certainly be hard for a regular, say, CHP cruiser to pull that off, given how heavy that vehicle is.
Yeah, I want to see how it fucking ends.
Trying to fucking. We can hide the chat. We don't need the chat.
Yeah, he had nothing.
Here we go. Oh, it's no sound either, so I don't have to mute. Fuck yeah, we can just watch it. There is a police cruiser.
Oh, finally.
And it's escorting them. It's at escorting distance.
But one thing is that it is true that I don't think they'd be able to pit maneuver, especially something that back heavy.
He should be a lot closer. There's no excuse.
He should be closer.
There's no excuse that fucking cruiser should be beating the fuck. Like, there's no excuse.
Unless he's just scared of it stopping. I guess I wouldn't want to smash in that.
I guess not.
Ooh. And I know there is sometimes like when you start getting, because we have some more people on the road now, like there's kind of like a keep distance, but keep them in your sight so you don't like cause them to react. Holy
he's
shit!
Doing an okie doke.
He's doing
He's doing it. Oh shit! Yeah, boy, full classic
Yeah.
GTA. That was classic GTA right there. See, they gotta keep them on this road. See, gotta keep them on this road. This is. Oh! See, that's too clean of an accident. Too clean of an accident.
So it's still catching up here. Ooh. Where are we at? In this?
We're Cortens Ave and Huster Street.
I mean, like how long is this chase?
We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Out of
out of 21 minutes. But we don't have to pause it. There's no sound. There's no sound whatsoever.
Gotcha.
So
It's kind of an anticipation type of thing. It's like watching a faucet.
this
Also,
must
doesn't
be
help that
where-
my phone just keeps giving me like pictures of what is happening, and then goes trying to reconnect to the next still.
it's having problems.
Oh yeah, it's been having problems.
How's the stream looking?
Um. One second. What the fuck? Why is it
Oh,
starting at the...
blue.
1 second.
Blew through that intersection way
Here we
too
go.
clean. Like the cops were already there and they just left.
This is infuriating.
I'll try to hold on. Let me see if resetting things.
I should say. I did actually mean that. I was actually watching on the YouTube.
Oh, you were watching on the
Yeah.
I thought you were watching on the Facebook.
Well, I was, and then I moved over there because it's still fucky on here. Then I moved it back to the messenger.
Gotcha. How is it doing now? Still fucking up? He's at 4. Oh, they even got the how fast he's going. What day?
Oh nice.
He's at 75, and look how he's not going any faster.
Yeah, it's he
He can't.
80 is the limit, and that's when he's like after he went downhill.
I've played enough Grand Theft Auto to know you don't steal the box trucks, unfortunately. You think it's a good idea,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's the worst idea.
It is. Except a good van.
Vans
good
are
middle.
good. You gotta get to be honest, you gotta try to get one of the police vans, because that shit's completely armored.
Oh yeah, I like. You know the van I like. You know the van that we were always
Yeah.
trying to steal.
Yeah, the real van, the classic.
Oh, the classic.
But even that is poor choice.
Mm-hmm. It's true. I don't. Now it's not even. You could have as much evidence to the actual of them staging this, but now I'm just gonna be asking why, because this. I can't imagine watching this on TV.
No, people don't watch this shit on. This was streamed. This was what was streamed. People were watching this live. There's a chat going on.
Oh yeah, I guess you could just have it in the background of your computer while you're doing shit.
Yeah.
It's just this is so boring.
Hey. It's got to be boring if they're gonna fucking do a fake. It can't be entertaining. They can't be having crashes and shit. That's lawsuits. That's why
Where they already had crashes.
he's had one.
Even those tiny crashes are gonna cause lawsuits. People do lawsuits when they just get a slight bump.
That one person that got
In LA.
That one person that got bumped doesn't have a case against the station though. It would get.
I feel like we'd be hearing more about it because this is LA. You'd be hearing that all over goddamn Twitter, Hollywood. Come on.
Not if everybody's in on it.
So every single the people, everyone driving now is in on it.
Hey, they're listening to
How deep does this go? Is this shadow government?
Everybody is listening to Los Angeles radio while they're driving in LA. They know what's up. They know what's going on. It could. Hey, look, today is my day to drive fast. Let everybody chill the fuck out. Daniel's driving in the box truck today.
You know what? You did make Los Angeles sound like a better place to live. That sounds fun. Everyone gets to participate. Everyone gets to do a chase, like it's like it's jury duty.
Yeah. Everybody's everybody knows everybody's trying to be an actor, and it's like you do first. You go to the first you bomb at the Shout Factory, and then you do a fake chase scene, and then you're an extra, and then you do a fucking hemorrhoids commercial.
I guess I can't argue with that. But do I believe it? No.
I believe this one is definitely staged. This is way too clean. See, this is what I'm talking about. The ones that are way too clean, way too boring. There's no point in him driving this fast. He's lost to cops by now. They're not chasing him. That's obvious. He can slow down.
I feel like they're just waiting for him to run out of gas.
Yeah. They're not.
I feel like
bothering.
he'll have to. I wonder how long that could go. That U-Haul could go like that fast.
It depends. It depends if he's on a full tank. I mean, if he was on a full tank, he could probably go maybe 5 hours, maybe on a full tank.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's going a consistent 75 miles an hour. You know, he's at 80. You got to 80. You got to 81. Now he's back down to 70.
You. Yep.
Going down a tiny hill.
He goes, oh, and then, oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
This we're at the part that we were watching now. This is where we've caught up.
Can we skip a little bit then? Because I don't want to rewatch. I'm bored. The nothing happened.
We kind of already passed it.
Oh, so we already watched what we've already watched?
Yeah, I think so. I think
It's all the fucking same.
we're about to get to the... Yeah, it's LA. What do you expect? I think we're about to get to the internet.
At least go into the mountainy part. You know, in GTA. Yeah, at least there's a couple other biomes. Come on.
He's right now at the that weird place where you get stuck, where you're constantly in the loop of ending up at the arena for some reason.
Oh yeah. And I'm just like, I just got to get to the mountains. It's the only way to lose these guys.
Yeah, see, this was the second internet almost crash that didn't happen because it clearly they were aware of what was going to happen.
Everyone put their hands up inside the car. They're like, hey, get ready. Gonna get the bump. Woo!
It wasn't even a bump. Everybody stopped. Everybody came to a halt for a brief second. It was like, oh shit, no, this isn't how a
SUVs
crash
that are a little
works. It keeps
stronger
going.
and bigger.
Oh
and that
shit,
might
there's
be
sound
able
now.
to do that on the U-Haul, but it would
Do
certainly
they have like audio issues?
say CHP Cruiser to pull that off, given how heavy that vehicle is, and it's not stopping it from moving real intensely here. And Marla, this vehicle is. Are we moving? Are we turning here?
Looks like we're going to this parking garage. Obviously, you can see the whole.
He's pulling into a McDonald's.
He's
It looks like he's getting a value meal.
he's pulling into a parking garage. This motherfucker's getting away, dude. This motherfucker's getting away.
whole
Parking garage is.
Oh no, just
Turn
did
around.
Okay.
U-turn.
U-turn.
Pretty
Oh, he turned
nimble
around.
Considering the sign.
All you gotta do is hide in the parking
Fuck,
garage and then your
that
stars
was
will go away.
That was stupid, dude. Parking garage was perfect. The fucking parking garage was perfect. I'm gonna mute this, by the way. I'm gonna just mute them because they're not gonna say anything interesting. They're not gonna say anything we need to know. They know this shit is staged. They're just gonna confirm my bias even more.
They're the ones that staged it.
Ain't gotta be me. I completely forgot. Oh, there's another news copter. They letting another news copter get in on the action.
That is a common thing. That says nothing. There's actually been a case of two news copters actually crashing
he's
into each
doing
other.
the U-turn again. We're staying on the same road again. Yeah, boy. That cop could have totally got in front of him, but he chose not to. He stayed in the turning lane to make a proper U-turn. Very convenient.
40.
Very convenient for a cop to start.
When's the
overtaking.
fucking end of this? How many times is he gonna go around the cul-de-sac?
We got 10 more minutes. And I think he's gonna get away, dude. I think this dude's getting away.
How? He only goes in an infinite loop. There's nowhere to go to. He just. My prediction is that he's just gonna turn again and keep turning until
This guy's from.
I don't know until one of these turns go bad.
This guy's from fucking the Carolinas. He's stuck in. Always got to do a U-turn in the Carolinas. Their roadway systems are fucked in the Carolinas.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna do.
saying something from Georgia.
Hey, I've been in the Carolinas enough
Hmm.
to know you're gonna do a fucking U-turn no matter where you go. Oh, you want to go to the gas station that's across the street? You're doing a U-turn. you're doing a U-turn. Because you can't just simply
Ooh.
cross the street. You gotta go all the way down this fucking medium that's not even a medium, really. It's just a concrete slab that indented into the fucking ground for some reason.
Hmm.
Oh shit, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Oh, is he breaking? He's breaking the loop. He's breaking the loop.
Yeah,
Oh, I see why he's been looping. There's not a lot of good places to go back here.
He should have just went to the fucking parking garage, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit, at least he's going the right way now.
Oh yeah, they won't find me here.
Oh shit.
I'm in the back ways. Cops don't come back
There's a
here.
goddamn cyclist.
It's always a cyclist.
I wanted the cyclist was chasing him.
Oh, yes, there's a little siren on it. A bunch of dudes in segways just start speeding at him.
Where the fuck are the cops? Where the fuck are they? Oh, he's going. He's got his. Oh, he got some lunch at least. That's good to know.
We're getting actually like a view in there.
This dude probably doesn't even know he's in a fucking. He's just late to deliver the U-Haul.
This is a big misunderstanding. He just like this whole time you think he's been running away from the police, but the police have been keeping
shit,
such
they're
a
trying to-
distance away from him. And he's
they're
just like
trying to
having
act all
trouble with his
nonchalant.
GPS.
They're trying to act all nonchalant.
Oh
dude.
shit! Yeah.
Oh shit, you boy.
That dude got the homeless walk.
You keep walking, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, keep going.
You're clear.
Fucking
There's
up.
no fucking way. There's no way they can.
You looking suspicious, just like.
Like, yes, the helicopters can snitch you out, but your buddy got away, dude. Buddy's gone.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I should have went where my buddy went. Should have went in that blue building.
They got a fucking way, dude.
The cops are finally here. Like, oh fuck.
Oh shit! Did they get him? Are they getting him? That bitch, that little bitch. You could have got away. You totally could have got away. What was you doing?
Well, I thought it's staged, right? So you just gonna get a pat in the back and a lollipop.
That one dude got away. One dude still got away. See, if they're gonna stage the they oh shit, yeah, yeah. He's just trying to act like a homeless person.
I'm just walking.
Yes, yes, dude.
That'd be funny if this guy needed a ride and the dude's like, oh, just hop in my U-Haul, but he's like some crazy asshole just modded it like in Harold and Maude.
Yes. This dude gets a pass. This dude has got away. This dude's lost his stars, dude. Get the fuck off of him.
Yeah, he's just a passenger too. You don't know what's going on.
Y'all are just
When he
recording
walked out of that-
person.
When he walked out of that U-Haul, he was obvious that he was not in for this.
Making sure people know that Buddy calling the news station. Buddy, if this wasn't staged, Buddy would have kept running, by the way.
There's a lot of dumb criminals, though.
No, dude, he was home free. He literally just had to keep walking. That ain't the guy. That ain't your guy. That's just a homeless person. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes! I hope this ain't staged now.
Oh, I'm waiting for it to catch up.
Fuck. Yes. Oh, solid. It worked. He goddamn blended, dude. He goddamn blended.
Oh. That is the power of just being on your phone.
You gotta let this man. That's an instant get out of jail free card right there. You gotta let him go now. You gotta let him go.
Oh,
Oh,
he was getting nervous with that car getting slow.
Oh, oh, damn it.
Oh,
Y'all shouldn't
yep.
be y'all are fucking wrong. This is wrong.
Oh.
Y'all.
Well, damn.
If this was not staged, then the news stations totally could have been snitching them out. That's probably what happened. Like the news station was like, you dumbass cop, fucking passed Buddy, right? Right there. Literally right there.
He's right there. So wait, what was the deduction of this?
Staged.
Stage.
There. Oh yeah, it's staged. Too clean. And that little okey doke, that little that can't be him. That definitely was too on the nose. Too on the nose. If the cops truly believed he was just a homeless guy, they wouldn't have double backed.
Mm.
They was like, oh, let's do a little, oh, look how we're pretending this is a thing, but it's not.
So why would the people snitching him out on the helicopter make it staged? You're saying that the news helicopters and the helicopters that are following the criminals have no connection with the police normally?
I was playing devil's advocate and stating if it was not staged, then the way that they corrected their mistake of mistaking him for a homeless guy was the person in the helicopter fucking...
Gotcha.
But it's staged. Too clean. I know that they are being recorded right now, but these cops are treating these two guys way too nicely. Come on, we know LA cops. If they weren't expecting this and that it's ruining their day, especially after okendoking them like that, making them look like fucking fools on the internet, on live internet. Oh, you best believe they're gonna take a week of suspension to knock him upside the head.
Maybe.
No doubt about it. But this is only one case. We could totally check out another car chase if you want.
I don't think I got another one in me after that one.
You ain't got another one at all? Did they...
car chase. Maybe a short one. I don't want another full stream. I want a video with a start and an ending.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. This is the end of this one. I was just wondering if you wanted to deduct another case right now, or is this going to be something we'll bring up later?
We will have to bring this up again. This could be an ongoing thing.
Right. Are we wrapping up the stream?
It's almost 2, and I didn't get a lot of sleep.
It's trying to stay It's staying.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to wrap up.
Yeah. That's also why.
I was gonna say we are probably gonna do another stream tonight.
Oh yeah,
Because
we can do another stream today.
I have something that I wanted us to watch, but we got sidetracked.
Oh, what is it?
You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait to find out.
Oh, fuck you.
Alright, and I gotta change.
Wait, I have to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It wants me to be outside.
Oh, it's. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I am going to start playing the outro now. Well, let's.
Bye-bye.
Oh, hold on. Let's get this out. Now we can do the bye-bye.
See you, chump. What the hell?
Bye, bitch.
Nice. I'm a weirdo? Yeah. Why do I have a picture of his asshole if I'm a weirdo?
I'm on crack, and even I think that's whack. Anyways, empty your pockets. Right now, everything. Yeah, I'm serious.
Because the reptilians essentially are just parasites. Like, they just go from place to place, suck up all the bad juju, suck up everything that they can.
And what do they do with the energy?
They are evil.
You are self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit.
Wanna know how I got these scars? Well, I'm the Joker, baby.
In 1975, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I knew the Grateful Dead from 1966. Who the fuck are you? You nothing. You nothing. You are nothing. And you will never be anything. Never. How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you?
You miserable, mediocre nothing.
Make out with a couple of guys in college, and all of a sudden you're a Charlie Dick horse.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker. Say you're a good dog. Motherfucker.
Give the gas and juicy slice. Hot drinks really get you going. Warm you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day.
No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped! My goodness, right.
Knives are also bad.